Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is video 2 of my new project, and I wanted to try some new Dior makeup that I've purchased myself. A lot of it is because I've been doing my homework on TikTok, Instagram, just checking out to see what everybody is into lately, and there's so much out there. The one that I'm excited about right now is Dior, and the Dior Rosy Glow blush, which apparently has been making the rounds on social media for the last few years. So I'm gonna do like a whole bunch of products today. Like I'm gonna try out some Dior, some new brushes, and maybe mix it in stuff that I already own. Okay, so because I'm so excited and I've read so much about this, I'm gonna try this one first. So this is let me read it out to you, the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow. So apparently this blush is super popular because it's a color. It doesn't look like it now, but it's apparently a color that suits everybody because it works with each person's pH balance. I've heard of stuff like that before, so let's see how that goes. I also got the blush brush in Dior that I can use it with. So it comes in this plastic here that I had to rip up. And do they expect you to like reuse? Is that why it's like resealable like that? Do they expect you to reuse the bag? Because that's kind of, I mean, I guess it's kind of cool if you're traveling, right? So here's the brush. Just a regular blush brush. Synthetic hair, maybe. Let's see. Okay. It just says here that it's a powder or cream blush and highlighter. Pick up and deposit the product on cheeks, then blend out to the temples until the desired effect is achieved. Type of fiber synthetic, that's what we were looking for. Okay, cool. So let's give this a shot. I'm super excited. It's like, okay, so that is actually not the product. It kind of looks like it's like see-through, but it's just the cover. And there's a mirror right there. And that's the actual product. So let's give this a go. I think most of the time this kind of color works on me. Okay. A lot of people are like putting their blush so high on social media, and I'm kind of having an adjustment to that application, like all the way up there to you probably already know that, but okay, I see how the color is changing on my skin. Did you see that? It's kind of getting a little warmer because it's pretty cool in the palette. So that's kind of cool. So I'm trying to go high because that is apparently... So at first I can see how it's kind of, it's closer to that color, and then it starts to kind of warm up a little bit to your skin. Do you see that? Okay. Okay, I see why everyone's crazy about it, because it's kind of like, it does work with your skin tone, because it's nothing like that, right? Interesting. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to try was the Dior Backstage eye palette. It's been a while since I've had a Dior eye palette. And I picked kind of like the most summery looking colors. Like I was thinking ahead for using it during the summertime. And also, obviously, I'm thinking about colors that suit me and I enjoy. I was gonna try that with the new, I bought like a Makeup by Mario brush, which had like high ratings on Sephora. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Ooh, I forgot it was double-edged. Yes. Oh my God, that's so, I'm like, I'm so excited. I totally forgot that I bought that. Yes, I love a double-edged. I love a double jewel. Okay, so one part is like more like the blendy kind, and the other part is the more application kind. Okay, so that's the application. I would, I wanted to do like a rainbow, like a tricolor kind of effect. So I think, like the most obvious that we start off with is like the darkest kind of matte color. Because this one is like, these are more like shimmery. This one is kind of a matte too. So I feel like we can try that. Okay. So this is like legit the first time I'm trying this. So give me 1 second. Oof, my leg is cramping up. Okay. So I'm grabbing my hand mirror, tapping a bit of the excess. We can go a little gentle. Still going in with the brown matte. And I'm kind of going closer to the lash line here. So I'm obviously, doing it in the form of my eye shape and what suits me. But I think this kind of rainbow technique suits most eye shapes, as long as you go along with your eye shape. Now I'm not going at the bottom lash, just to kind of balance out. Okay, do you see how I've done that? So that's the darker brown one. Tap off the excess. And like I said, I'm going along with the shape of my eye to kind of accentuate. I mean, this is the style I'm going for right now. I don't always do my makeup. This is like, I guess like, I do my makeup according to like how I'm feeling, like what I'm wearing, where I'm going. And I find like personally, I do more makeup when I'm feeling not so great. Like if I'm PMSing or I'm feeling tired, I tend to like pack on the makeup. Okay, so I mean, you don't, there's no cause for alarm in terms of like trying to blend this. Okay, the next color I want to go like a mid-range color, but also like we can start to go more with the kind of shimmery colors over here. So at the back there's like names, all right? So the name that I started off with, it's a matte smoky brown. And the next one I'm going with a shimmer sienna. I feel like that one. I think we can, like, let's do a combination. This one and this one here. Okay, so the two that I'm gonna do next is the shimmer red copper and the shimmer sienna, which is these two here. So I think I'm gonna blend it. So I'm gonna go like kind of almost overlapping the darker color with the sienna. Okay, and then I'm gonna go, we're doing a lot with this one brush. So let's try to get the excess off. And then I'm gonna go with the brighter color, which is the sienna. Overlapping again, but kind of like, see, so that's what I mean by rainbow. You kind of have like a dark, medium to light kind of graduation ombre feeling. My next step, I feel like, is the blendy part. The Makeup by Mario. That is so cool. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna blend that out now. So basically, you're just like, kind of like blending out the edges so that there's no hard line. Do you see that? And you could even blend out underneath with a bit of the excess, just so there's no hard line. That's gorgeous. That consistency, I barely, as you can see, I barely touched the palette. So it's been a while since I've bought a Dior palette, and that's really cute. I like that. It's like very highly pigmented, and the strength of it is pretty intense. But because I chose colors that complement me, it kind of just brings out my eyes, I feel like. Do you see that? So I think the next step for me is to kind of, let's line out my eyes a little bit. My next product, I always use this one. This is like the Hourglass 1.5 millimeter liner. So I like to like stretch out like I'm creating like a soft wing there. And this pencil is like super creamy. So it's like, as you can see, like I just smudged it a little bit and it already like came up. You see that? And then what I like to do with all liners is to press it in with the shadow that I'm using. So, because we're using that, we'll go with like the darkest color that I started off with. And then make sure that's kind of like packed in there. So that kind of like stamps in your liner and helps it kind of, the longevity of it, and for it to stay in place. So it's not like crawling all over your face during the day, okay? Let's even myself out so we're not looking crazy. Okay. And the cool thing about like, this is, it's highly pigmented, this liner, but it's so soft that if you do kind of like make a mistake, you're fine. Like you can easily smudge it off with your finger. And back again with the dark shadow and the pressing in to kind of stamp that in there. Okay, let's finish my eyes off with a curler and some mascara. So I have been using this Chanel eyelash curler for I would say the last month, in comparison to my years old eyelash curler, which I'm not even going to name because it's not fair to that brand. And this is like brand new as well. And honestly, it does make a little bit of a difference, but I think it's mainly because the cushion is fairly new and it hasn't been like pressed in for the last, I don't know, 5 years or whatever. So it's not like it's making like an amazing amount of difference, but yeah, it makes a difference. So here's my favorite mascara, which is like this Japanese brand called Heroin Kiss Me Makeup. And I use this for all my videos. Like I mentioned in the other video that like I'm not big on so many of the mascaras. Like there's so many mascaras out there that I'm like, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. But this is my like go-to ride or die mascara that like never fails to kind of curl my lashes and give me like the volume that I want. And that's like 2 coats, right? So if I like sat here and like really worked it, put in another extra few coats, we're gonna get drama. You see that? It's cool, right? Also, I can see the blush kind of working its magic as well. And I can see why people say that it just like goes to your skin color. I can see that. Okay. Let's finish off with my lips. And I wanted to actually, before I go into the Dior lip oil that I wanted to try, which I've tried lip oil before, but this color, I can't remember if I've tried it or not in a while, but this is Charlotte Tilbury's lip pencil, and it's like one of the go-to products on social media. So I'm old school. I like to use, that's my dog, the line of my lips, but apparently what's in style now is going a little bit outside your lips, okay? So let's do what all the kids are doing, and also going straight across, as opposed to like going in that like divot of your lips. So I'm assuming I don't know, I think that works, yeah. So I like to go a little skinnier here on the sides and then come out a little fuller. And a little. Okay. And then to finish it off, the Dior Lip Glow Oil in a more natural looking color, which is Rosewood. Okay. I think that works. Oh, I like that. We'll be fine. So that is my face of new makeup, basically. Bye, guys.